got David Benavidez versus Anthony Yarde coming up. This fight will be taking place November. Got quite a little bit of time before this fight takes place. November 22nd. And I'm going to give my prediction for this scrap. Alright, so let's get into the tail of the tape, man. We got David Benavidez, 30 wins. No losses, no draws. 24 wins by knockout. 80% KO ratio. He's 28 years old. 6'2", with a 74.5-inch arm reach. Alright, so now we've got Anthony Yarde. 27 wins, 3 losses. 24 wins by knockout. 2 losses by knockout. Right? His 2 knockout losses came at the hands of Artur Beterbiev in 2023 and Sergey Kovalev way back in 2019. All right, he's 33 years old, 6 foot in height. I don't know what his reach is, but he's actually quite a bit older than David, and he's a little shorter, much shorter, couple inches shorter than David. So we got David Benavidez, man. He is a very slinky fighter, very fast hands, good chin, good twitch reflexes. He's an absolute monster. It's like Tyson dubbed him the Mexican monster. He's a beast, man. I give it to him. This would be his 3rd fight at 175 pounds. All right, so I think that could possibly be an issue in this fight. I know a lot of people don't think that, but judging on David Benavidez, his last fight, then you look back at him at 168, he was dropping and knocking everybody out, and then he moves up 2 fights in, and he's getting UDs. Maybe it's taking a while for him to acclimate, maybe. Or maybe his power just ain't there at 175. Yeah. Anthony Yarde has an 88% knockout ratio. He's a big puncher, dude. He can punch. And if you look at his damn neck, and he's tough. He's already been at 175. So this could be it's gonna be an issue, man, because like the Vostik fight, Vostik been up there already at 175, and he was like struggling to really drop Vostik. I don't even think he even hurt Vostik. David Morrell, he was coming up in weight just like Benavidez, and that was a dope fight. And he did hurt Benavidez, and Benavidez hurt him, so they was like on equal footing here. But Anthony Yarde, this might be a different situation, man. I know a lot of people looking at him, man, you know what you're talking about. He's gonna break Yarde down. I don't see that, man. I don't see it the way you might be seeing it. I see this as being a possible hard fight for David Benavidez, man. Like I said, Yarde, very strong, solid dude. His body shots are no joke. That's something that could pose a problem for Benavidez. Now, Benavidez is more of a boxer. I could see that, like him really being invasive and stuff like that against a Yarde, but that's just not Benavidez, man. That's not his thing. He's too much of a dog for that. So this is going to be a dog fight, and I'm gonna be real, man. I don't know if David Benavidez can hurt Anthony Yarde, dude. That's something that's been playing in my mind all day. I think this could be a fight where David Benavidez could be in some trouble. I just got that vibe for some reason. But Yarde is slower. His defense is not really there. He doesn't really move his head. He's gonna try to walk Benavidez down. That's the only my concern is I don't know if Benavidez's power is gonna be enough to really hurt Anthony Yarde. And if it doesn't, I think this might be a really long night for Benavidez, bro. I just get this feeling off of that. Benavidez could outbox him. That's possible, but both of these dudes throw a lot of punches. So definitely David Benavidez is going to beat him to the punch. He's He has okay power at this division, but I don't see where he's really gonna be really hurting nobody, bro. I don't see it. I just don't. Like I said, there's a possibility that he still ain't get acclimated to the division. I just don't. I mean, this is his third fight in. I thought, man, maybe in his second fight, maybe he'll take a few more. I don't know, man. It's a big question mark on Benavidez's power at this weight class. Anthony Yarde's power is proven at this weight class already, man. So that's something people got to start considering, man. Without a doubt, Benavidez is definitely going to catch Yarde. My concern, again, is if, what if Benavidez is too much a dog for his own good and he don't want to get out of the way of the punches and he decide to dog it out with Yarde? Could we be possibly looking at Benavidez getting stopped in this fight? That's a strong possibility, yo. And I don't think his footwork is good enough to really... Oh, man, this is a hard one, man. Like, as far as outboxing Yarde, he probably could keep him at a jab and outbox him. But if Yarde ain't feeling that, like I said, if he not respecting his power, he gonna keep walking forward, bro. And best case scenario for Benavidez, Yarde keeps walking forward. Benavidez keep pop shotting him, tearing his ass up with that jab, fucking up his eye. That's a possibility of a stoppage right there for Benavidez. But more realistically, man, I see this going to the cards. If Benavidez defense is a little tight in this fight, it's probably not going to be. I'm going on a limb here and say I'm calling this Yarde, y'all. I know y'all not going, what are you talking about? I'm calling this Yarde. I'm calling this fight for Yarde, man. I'm calling this fight for Yarde. Benavidez could possibly oh man, I'm trying to figure out the outbox part. I don't see it, bro. I can't. Not with this fight. I just don't. He wanted to fight Bivol. Bivol would have been probably, to me, Bivol would have been a tough fight for Benavidez too, probably. But they saying they sparred and Benavidez smoked him, but that's sparring, man. But I think he would have had a better chance of whooping on Bivol than, I think, knocking out Yarde or something like that. I think the only way he beats Yarde would be by a knockout. I can't see him outboxing Yarde, bro. I just don't see it. I'm going with Anthony Yarde for this one for some reason, for the upset, man. I'm going with Anthony Yarde. I just think he might be a little too strong for Benavidez, dude. And I don't think Benavidez's power is going to be enough this time to get him out of this one. I think we're looking at an upset. So I'm going with Anthony Yarde. Late stoppage. First time ever being stopped. David Benavidez. I give it 11th round stoppage. Anthony Yarde. Let me know what you think, man. This is Rebel Life Boxing. Probably gonna get chewed up for this one, but that's just what I see. Drop them comments and talk to me.